Hello everyone, greetings from the VIT AP University and from the Academic Staff College. I'm Professor Samuel Johnson. I would like to take you through a short presentation today, which will give you a clarity on how to prepare for our NAAC and the vision, mission, program educational objectives, POs, PEOs, APOs in a format. So let's go and see first. All these I've taken from the VIT University. And as you can see in the website now on the screen, if you can go to vit.ac.in and go to the schools here, and in every respective school, you just go and we can see their curriculum. For example, if you go to School of Sense, and then there you can see their under UG programs, right? They have programs here, and if you go to UG programs, you can see under this, right? You can see the courses offered. And when you go under ECE or every program, there is a curriculum given there. Like that, it's there for mechanical, for computer science, for School of Advanced Sciences, for business, for all the schools. So I've taken it from here so that we see how our parent organization has kept everything in place and everything is in order. So we'll just see this to understand. And if you can see this NAAC website and the NAAC grading, let's see as per the latest update of NAAC, you can see from July 1st, 2017 till 7th April, that is, as on today, out of 93 universities in higher education, only 1.5% have got A++, right? So if this is our goal, we need to understand that we need to do a lot of work to match the quality norms. And there are 5% having A plus, and then 9.1% having 9.1 percentage. So our target is A plus plus, and we can do the best with all our support. Now I'd like to take you through a quick presentation, but before that, I want to tell you the template what we've developed from the RAC team of VIT AP University, the NAAC, the IQAC coordinator, and me taking care of the OBTL division. We have developed a template as a team, and it's very easy to just fill in the templates, but it'll be easy to understand what is it and how to do it so that you can always refer back and see if everything is in place. I'm also going to share in the email every school how VIT Vellore has done their vision, their mission, the PEOs, the POs, APOs, and PSOs, right? So that you can refer it for our reference purpose. But you're most welcome to do it as per your vision of your school aligned with your university vision and mission. So let's go. I'd like to share my presentation for that. And I hope you can see here the presentation, the first slide. All right. The sample vision, mission, and it's taken from the VIT Vellore. And we're just going to see the overview. And before I start, I want to thank Dr. M.J. Rao sir, who is from the former IC Bangalore, who is also the one of the key person who played a major role in drafting the revised version of NAAC, and Dr. Rajnikant sir, Dr. Badeshwan sir, Dr. Abdul Khadir, who has trained all of us in VIT AP, all the faculty members on OBTL. We want to thank them, and all that we're learning today is from the learnings which we got from all these great gentlemen who have made the process of NAAC so good so that all of us will do our best. Now, you may be wondering why all these things has to be done, and are we only targeting one assessment? But yes, as you can see, all right, whatever we do now, all right, the vision, the mission, and attainment of COs, POs, PSOs, it will definitely be useful for our NAAC, for our NBA, and in the future, if you're going for IET, the UK accreditation, or for ABET, and anyway, the NAAC in accordance with Washington Accord. And even for the B schools, whether we're going for ASCSB or ACBSB, everything what we do to maintain high quality standards will definitely help us in all of the above. And I've given all the websites for your references anytime you can see in that. Now, as we know in NAAC, we have 7 criterias, and in NBA, we have 10 criterias. But the total score is out of 1,000 here also and 1,000 here also. So if we do everything better for NAAC, all right, and target, A++, ultimately we are doing almost 80 to 90% of all the things which is for NBA. Now, NAAC is an institutional accreditation. NBA is a program specific accreditation. All right, here we go only for program wise. All right, and here we go for the whole institution. So that's a major thing. So if we can focus on one big thing, the second thing becomes very easy, my dear friends. Now, these are some of the basics I want to tell you. Uh, your school vision and mission should be aligned with the university vision and mission. All right, the keyword is aligned or embedded, and use only action verbs in the POs and POs, and preferably each PO should be in one statement, which is advisable. Now let's understand the format which is given here, right? And as you see, in every curriculum, when you upload it on the website, the first thing is the PEO, right? Followed by the PO, and followed by APO, and then followed by PSO, right? Let's see one by one the basic things, because if you understand this, it becomes very easy to sit with the program chairs and sit with the faculty members and then develop all these things. All right. Now, program educational objectives, as I've given here in red color, these are the broad statements, my dear friends. So, program educational objectives are broad statements which describes the career and the professional accomplishment in 4 to 5 years after the graduation. So, please understand, we will not describe anything which is immediately at the end of the course. Program educational objectives are those statements which are so broad and which says about at least some of the careers and professional accomplishment which the graduates will achieve after 4 to 5 years after the graduation. So if your students are graduating in 2021, they need to say, hey, the next 5 years after that, what will they do? And the basic rule as per the NAAC is that have minimum 2 to maximum 4 and your program educational objectives. Now, I get a lot of questions saying that, sir, do we need to do this for every program that we offer? The answer is yes. All right. So, in a School of Computer Science, if you have 3 programs, every program is separate. Anything which you give as a degree of a program should have a separate PEOs, POs, APOs, and PS. And keep it minimum 2 to 4, because the more, then the scope becomes bigger and all that. So, it's always advisable as a point number 3 that please take consideration and have a discussion with the faculty members, the senior faculty members, the program chairs, the HODs, and then come out with an attainment, and you can have a very good brainstorming session to bring the POs and the PEOs. Yeah. Now, when you see program educational objectives, I told you it is to be done to keep the next 4 to 5 years after the graduation in mind. All right. So there are some sample ones which I just gave here, which are taken from other schools. All right. You can see this, and let's go with the PEOs. All right. Uh, the key point in this slide I want to tell you is, all right, the PEOs can be differentiating the program. All right. So even in the same school, if there are 2, 3 programs, it should differentiate each of the program. All right. Now let's go to PEOs. Program outcomes are derived from program educational objectives. So when you see this word derived, first we need to bring the PEOs, and then from there you derive the POs. All right. Now, what is program outcomes? These are the statements that describe what are the knowledge, what are the skill sets, what are the attitudes the students will be able to demonstrate at the time of graduation from the program, be it engineering, management, law, business school, whatever you're trying to give a program. All right, at the time of the graduation of the degree. Okay. and all the students are apprised of the objectives and expected outcomes of the programs on admission during the compulsory orientation program. Now, the keywords here is many of the students are not apprised or not informed. Now, before we start our session plan, if it's a 3 credit course, we have 45 hours and we have the lesson plan. So we would recommend, and even the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir was saying, let's start in our semester calendar as day zero. All right, and day zero is the first hour where in day zero you will talk about what is your COs, what is your POs, how are you going to attain it, what is OBTL. Everything should be apprised to the students, because any students can be randomly asked by the committee which comes onto the board. All right, so students should be educated, they should be provided with a detailed syllabus, all right, and outcome of the each course. So I hope you understood what's PO and what is APO, additional program outcomes. So if the program curriculum fails to have additional program outcomes which are above and beyond the 12 graduate attributes. Now these are standard 12 graduate attributes which are already given by NBA for us. So then the program chair and the team can add APOs as per your choice. For example, School of Mechanical wants a separate additional program outcomes for the mechanical program. All right. So if you want separate additional apart from the graduate attributes, you're most welcome to put it under APO. I'll show you as a sample. And what are the PSOs? Program specific outcomes. All right. In NAAC, it's very important to map your COs. All right. So your CO is here, CO1, CO2, CO3. All right. And then that has to be mapped with, all right, PO, PSO. So I'll say mine is mapped with the PO1 slash with PSO2, right? And then also you can put PEOs. So you have to keep on mapping it. Now, what is program specific outcomes are the statements which are describing the career and the professional accomplishment by the graduate which he or she should attain by the end of the program. All right, so PEOs are for the next 3 to 5 years in mind, but PSOs are very specific, all right, to what is that my student at the end of the program will be able to attain, all right, by the end of the program. Okay, so I hope you have understood all these three, and the 12 graduate attributes mostly are there are 5 in number which are more of disciplinary, and 7 competencies are given for the professional competencies. In the next slides, I'll also share with you what are those 12 standard ones which are given, and these are the ones which are defined by NBA, and you need not define these POs by yourself as it's common for all institutions in India, but you can always change statements within the entire POs. For example, first is about engineering knowledge. Now you need to define the PO1, all right, about engineering knowledge, and you can create your own statement. PO2 is about problem analysis, PO3 is about design and development of solutions, PO4 is about conduct investigations of complex problems. PO5 is about modern tool usage. PO6 about the engineer and society. PO7 is environment and sustainability. PO8 is about ethics. PO9 is about individual and teamwork. PO10 is about communication. PO11 is about project management and finance. PO12 is about lifelong learning. Now there are some questions with this. Do we need to create all the 12 POs for every program? It's up to you. Whichever out of the 12 you feel is going to fit for your program, you can take them, or you can even align all the 12 according to it. But if there is a school which is not offering an engineering program, you can remove the PO1 and you can see other POs and see how it works. Okay, so we're done with this. Now let's see these. I've given some of the links where you can get all the 12 graduate POs. All right, and there's a PDF file I'll send along with this email. Now this is a VIT Velour vision and mission statement. You can see there, and just to get to know that how they have defined it, and and now I'm trying to show you some of the outcomes of various schools. All right, now this is for from the BTech EC program. You can see there how they have made their 12 POs, and this is the vision and mission statement of VITB as well. And from here, you can see how the BBA program, all right, the program outcomes, and from the 12 attributes, they have taken few. They have taken 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all right, because they feel that this is more compatible for their business school program. And they also had additional program outcomes, all right, and they've given PA 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 additional, for example, creating a digital footprint. All right, so this was not mentioned in the POs by NBA, but they said that they're going to create more of and critical thinking, all right, social media. So virtual collaborating ability, emotional quotient, IQ, SIQ. Now these are additional program outcomes. So if your school wants to do it, you're most welcome to do it. And after the POs and APOs, all right, you can also go with your, you can see here, POs of the BBA, which is given, they have taken only 3, all right. So these are very broad, which describe after the graduation of 4 to 3 to 5 years. And after all this is done, then you come with your PSOs. So the BBA program, they had 3 PSOs. You can see here as a sample, right? In the same way, I've taken examples of School of Social Science and Languages, the vision, the mission statement, which is given here, right? And their program outcomes, which they made for BCom program, all right? And APOs for the BCom program, and their program educational objectives for BCom program, and PSOs for a BCom program. Yeah. And this is for the mechanical engineering, the PEOs, how they made it, and SLOs, PSOs by the NAAC, and this is for the scope. So what I'll do is I'll share with you individual schools how they developed it, and it's also advisable to have a continuous improvement process for every school, which is to be taken up and maintained as a board, because this will give us more clarity, and the NAC will appreciate it so much. Any accreditation board, they want to see what is a continuous improvement process. So this is for the BTech program of EEE, and bioscience and technology, they have taken as annual outcomes and assessment schedule every semester wise. You can see a fall semester, what are they going to do, winter semester, what are they going to do, summer semester, what are they going to do, as an outcome based and quality improvement programs. This is the school of SBST, the vision and mission, which is there, and in SBST again they have their objective evaluation process. This we can define it as per your school programs, continuous improvement programs, what you're doing, how you're doing, all right. And since School of biotechnology has various departments, every program has their own vision and mission statement. You can see there. All right. Now I think so. This will be the end of it. I will show you quickly what are every syllabi and every program-wise how they did it in the attachment. But if there's any help, anything, I'd be very happy to help you out. You can just shoot me an email, and then you have my email on the screen there, which you can mail me up to. Then now let me go to the file wise. I hope you can see here. I've collected all this for the benefit of every school deans and program chairs, so that you can see this is the BTech EC program, and this is from the 2019-20 curriculum. You can see how they made their vision and the mission statement. Let me just a little bit enlarge so that it's more clear. Yeah. All right. And then you can see after the vision mission statement, they have the program educational objectives. All right. To begin with. And once the PUOs are done, all right, they made program outcomes, POs, all right. So they mapped all the 12, and then they have additional POs, APOs, all right, and then their program specific outcomes. You can see there, yeah. So, and then after this, they have their entire detailed curriculum. So you can see how they mapped it program wise. In the same way, if you go to CSE, they've updated the 2021 program. You can see them VIT, the university vision mission comes first, then the school vision mission comes second, then the POs of the computer science program, right, and the POs, all right, and then the additional POs you can see here, and then the PSOs. Okay, so like this we have for every program. This is for the MSc Data Science. Since we're just going to this new program, we can also see their curriculum, how they've done it with the vision statement, and then the POs for the MSc Data Science are here, and then there comes POs. They've taken 4 and 5, and then comes APOs specific to MSc Data Science, and then PSOs for MSc Data Science. All right. So in the same way, we have for chemistry, we have for physics, right, and then we also have for mechanical. This is, I guess, this for mechanical. Yes, this is School of Mechanical. Yeah. So as you can see here, all these details are given to you for every school, and as a team of RAC, you can see on the screen now, we have developed a template, right? And this template has, it's very easy. You can, it's also there on the Google form. You can just fill in your name of the school, name of the dean, your vision statement, your POs. If you're going to use 12, you can use 12, or if you're going to use less, you can delete whatever you don't want. POs, we recommend 2 to 4 maximum, right? But the choice is yours. APOs, and then the PSOs. And we also gave again explanation about what can be done and anything. So we want everything to be in easy template manner so that all things can work together for all of us. I hope that this small presentation has given you oral clarity of what we are trying to do and how we are trying to work on. I wish that we can do the best as the VIT AP University together, because I'm sure if we can work together as a team from the beginning, nothing can put us down. Academy Staff College and the RAC VIT AP, we welcome you to ask us any questions, any help. Let's work in sync with together and do the best. Yeah. Thank you so much, all of you. Be safe and have a good time. Thank you.